From the heart of Miami Gardens, where pressure creates diamonds, hustle writes the story, and every opportunity has to be earned, one independent artist has been building more than music. He's been building a movement. Driven by discipline, fueled by ambition, and operating under his own banner, Team Jeets LLC, this artist has turned every verse into a blueprint and every release into another step toward the top. Known for hard-hitting Southern production, razor-sharp lyricism, and a business-first mentality, he's proving that success isn't about shortcuts. It's about strategy, consistency, and execution. Tonight, the journey from the streets of the 305 meets the spotlight of Underground Nation. So buckle up, because the heat is about to rise. From Miami to the Underground Nation podcast, it's time for Yung Jeets to step into the hot seat with the red-headed flame herself, Pharaoh Minx. This is Underground Nation. Let's light it up.
What's good, y'all? It's your redheaded flame of chaos and curiosity, Pharaoh Minx. Welcome back to the Underground Nation podcast, the official podcast where we uncover the artists, entrepreneurs, creators, and visionaries making serious noise underneath the surface. Tonight, we're heading straight into the pressure cooker of South Florida. Coming out of Carroll City, Miami Gardens, this artist represents discipline, ambition, hunger, and calculated execution. He's not just another rapper chasing streams. He's building a movement, a brand, and a business from the ground up through Team Jeets LLC. From raw freestyles and street records to motivational anthems like $1 Million Plan and Up to Something. This artist has been carving his own lane with surgical flows, southern pressure, and a mindset focused on elevation instead of excuses. So tonight, we're stepping into the hot seat with an artist who treats the booth like a battlefield and the music industry like a chessboard. Underground Nation, make some noise for the one and only Yung Jeets.
Hey, yo, it's good. Jeez, aka Lil 2700, man. I'm in the building. Shout out Underground Nation. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. And I'm ready.
Absolutely, homie. Glad you could take the time to sit down with us. So, just for people just discovering you for the first time, Yung Jeets, you said, AKA 2700. Absolutely. So who are you beyond the music?
Beyond the music, definitely. I'm a very cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And I like to have fun. Love nature, Floridian, you know what I'm saying? So we just outside, yeah.
Represent, man.
Yeah, we like to have fun, like to dance, cookouts, sports, and all this Florida lifestyle it brings into the music culture.
It really does. Being a local Floridian myself, repping it. Different ends of the state. Nah, you got the tip, you got down there, I got the up north. A little bit different environment, but the culture is all the same. It's really music and artistry and just free spirits, man. It really truly is.
Yeah, it's really the same. Like, you go up north, you still gonna see everybody got dukes, everybody got gold teeth, so you feel me? Like everybody the same. Florida's all one.
Yeah, Florida is like, we like the drip pan of the country, everything. We get everything. It's just all the extra flavorings, all the little extra good bits just all come to Florida.
Yes.
So what was
like that?
We got the sauce, that's right.
Yeah.
That sauce. What was growing up in Carroll City really like for you?
It's definitely wild. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough area. Definitely, things just get ugly. So you definitely got to know how to be yourself and, stay in your lane. Because if you don't, it's ugly. You feel me? It's definitely very fast and wild, and Miami in general, not just Carroll City. Like Miami is very fast, so you gotta know what you're doing, move at your pace, and just be yourself.
I feel you. I feel like that's a life lesson across. Not just growing up in South Florida, man. That's again, you have gold teeth every damn where.
Yeah, I remember I remember being 5 and just already seeing that wave. Like, you feel me? I'm born in 1999. So in 2005, I was 5, for example. So I remember just being 5, seeing all my big cousins had the wicks and the gold teeth from way back then. So it's like, to even see how like social media has picked up on like our swag and stuff, and seeing like that they probably think we just doing that. Like, you know, we've been doing that probably the 80s since the 90s and stuff. So you feel me? So it's like, it's just really in us.
You're not lying, honey. I tell you, I got a decade on you. I got over a decade on you. May not look it, but I got over a decade on you. And growing up through the 90s, it was the same. You're right. There's gold teeth. That swagger is still there.
Yeah, so it's crazy to see how like you could really see how social media could kind of like bring things like, I won't say out of scenario, but you know how they just like it make it look extra when it's like everything has just always been here.
You ain't lying on that one. So what lessons from, you know, specifically Miami Gardens shaped your mentality the most, you know, just growing up in that area?
It definitely taught me that I gotta be like, you know, I had to be a soldier, and like I can't mentally be soft or give up. You gotta like keep going. It kind of just give you that like chief mentality, you feel me? So Lil 2700 is a nickname for Yung Jeets. Before Yung Jeets, I was Bow Jeet the MC.
My goodness, you're a chameleon, sir. You just peeling back layers. Listen, you may be elevated enough for this, but I ain't. Okay, you gotta prepare me. I gotta get a notepad. Okay, so we going back to the OG.
Yeah, the OG. So, yeah, man, Bow Jeet the MC. It started from, I used to play sports and stuff, basketball, and you know, that ain't really work out. Like, I was good. It was just like, you know, like height and like muscle wise. So you feel me? I just went straight into music because I also was marching for Carol City High School, and I was marching for Lake Stevens Middle. I was like marching for them at the same time. So going into like my 8th grade year, I kind of like fell out with the band director at Lake Stevens. So it kind of already put me in my mindset to like, all right, what I'm gonna do next going into high school. And then I already had music, being an artist on my mind, but I was like, let me still try to see if I could make it in basketball. And then like, you feel me, that ain't work out. So I went straight into like music. When I was 15, I had actually joined, my mom, she signed me up for a hip hop camp that they still running down here. It's called Path to Hip Hop. It's in Wynwood, Florida. And like Wynwood is like a very creative area down here in Miami. Shout out to Path to Hip Hop, yeah. And yeah, it's for kids and teenagers, and they teach the history, like the whole history beginning of hip hop until now. And they also like help artists, help kids like develop their styles and turn into artists and everything, you feel me? So I was doing, my mom, she signed me up for that, and my uncle, RP, my Uncle Henry, they both signed me up for that. And then going into when I was 16, I started like releasing music by myself while I was still in school on SoundCloud. And then like it was like going crazy all over school, you feel me? To where like I told the principal I wanted to be an artist. The principal played it on the morning announcement, you feel me? I went to this school in Miami called American Senior High. So it was like that whole area. That's gonna be
awesome.
Yeah, like that whole area was motivated. So like,
I mean, that band teacher was over there sucking on his trombone real nicely then, wasn't he?
I haven't seen the band right there in a long time.
Oh, band was a bitch whenever I was a man. I feel you. I did, well, see, I love the string instruments, but they had enough on that. They didn't want me on that. He wanted me on brass. I couldn't be a trumpet. He wanted me on the French horn. I was not happy. Not happy on that. So I didn't want to do the marching part. You know, you can imagine that's not, you know, anything like something light.
I used to play cymbals.
Yeah, this is a whole big difference, you know, coming through, marching through with cymbals versus a big-ass dance fresh.
Nah, but like the thing is, all right, so like once you get into like high school and college, the cymbals is like, them shits is big as hell. Like,
okay, yeah, but yeah, I get that, but we still in grade school, homie. We ain't up there yet. That's a big-ass dance. I'm short, all right? Listen, I'm a little over 5'2", fully grown. You imagine what my 8, 9, 10-year-old self was? Not that big. Yeah, we ain't marching on that.
I was short growing up too, so you feel me? I was always, I had to use, they gave me smaller cymbals because I was so short, but I was still so good at it, it attracted like Carol City High School marching band. So I still was putting
you excel. Damn straight, man. Musical talent straight from the get-go. I was just a smart ass straight from the get-go. But it all worked out.
We here now.
Yeah, we here now. And that's what matters. So what made you decide it was time to rebrand and evolve into Yung Jeets?
So after this project, I don't know if you can see the shirt. It's like,
ah, shit.
This is the shirt to my own hashtag Team Jeets Volume 1 project. that I released in 2023. So while I was promoting this project a lot, and I started putting out the music videos for it. A lot of people, I was getting like new supporters and fans, and a lot of people was fucking with my music. But the older generation, they couldn't like pronounce my name. You feel me? Because my name came from the cartoon show Phineas and Ferb. You feel me? Baljeet came from Phineas and Ferb. Like yeah, people just like picking on me in school and shit. So a lot of older people, a lot of older people in the 80s and shit, they never watched that show, you feel me?
And
so
now,
you feel me? So it was like,
it's all Scooby-Doo type shit, man.
Yeah, and they try to pronounce my name, they struggling with it. So I was like, no, I got to change my name so it could be nice and simple. You feel me? Like that.
Yeah, you guys got to be able to flow, not only through your brain, but off the tongue too.
So how I came up with Yung Jeets was like, I was always saying Yung Jeets in my ad-libs during the Baljeet, the MC era. So I used to always say Yung Jeets, you feel me, just like that in my ad-libs.
Yeah.
And it kind of just was like, it just made sense to just go with Yung Jeets as my primary name. And then I just came up with the little 2700 thing like recently as I was doing the switch.
Oh, okay. Like that, just a man of all multi-paths here. He's a damn chameleon. We done got a sports party, we got basketball. We done got cymbals and band class.
Yeah, man, like you say, everyone got a story, so...
Everyone's got a story. You ain't lying.
That's definitely my story before, I got to where I'm at right now.
Looking for bold, high-quality merch that hits harder than your next show? At Smoke and Barrel Apparel, we fire up the best in screen printing and promotional gear, crafted for bands, artists, and creators who refuse to blend in. From shirts to banners, from tour drops to custom promo runs, we've got your back with the best prices around. Learn more today at Smokin. That's SMOKINBA.com. Official sponsor of the Underground Nation podcast, supporting the heartbeat of the underground, one print at a time. Contact Ryan Chavez for more information. Smokin Barrel Apparel, where your brand meets the barrel.
So what's going on with the sports thing? Are we still heading on with that, or is that just, that was...
that was childhood for sure.
Childhood for sure. It's all right, man. You still throw one last hoop, teach it to the kids?
Yeah, I mean, once I have my first, maybe if they want to play sports, I'm all for it. Or if they want to go straight into music, I'm all for it. Definitely looking forward to supporting my personal youth and seeing what they like to do with their dreams and goals.
Homie, you already said it to yourself. Look where you came from. Look who you shouted out. There's plenty of youth in the damn community that could love to shoot some hoops.
Yeah.
And spit some bars too. You could be doing a double duo there.
Hell yeah. I definitely... I'm really motivated to give back, like seeing from like Michael Jackson's career and how he gave back. It's like, I want to give back big and make sure it's really memorable.
That's what matters. The world's not going to remember who the hell we are. It's our community. It's what we stand for and who we are to the people that see us every day.
Yeah.
Was there a moment where you realized music could become more than just passion, that it could become business?
I always knew it would become business, but what really touched me is like noticing how people they'll text me and for instance, up to something, I have people that text me like, yo, without the song up to something, bro, I don't know how I go to work. You feel me? Like that shit be crazy on me. Like I don't be expecting that, you feel me? So when somebody tell me that, it's crazy. Like, you feel me? I kind of just I want to say I just put out a song or I know what it's going to do, but you just really never expect that reaction coming.
Right.
You feel me? Or when I put out the song Wrong or Rights, I know it was going to be a big song, but I ain't know people would really they really felt my pain and they really relate to it. People telling me yo, I'm almost getting really I want to say cry to this song, but they yo, I really feel this song heavy. A lot of people like that song from me, you feel me? That was at the time.
Absolutely.
I was I put out my music based off my mood. So at that time I was going, I wouldn't say depressed and shit, but I just felt like I had to get it off my chest to get to the rage shit that I wanted to do, you feel me?
I feel you. So did you feel like a lot of that emotion and that rage maybe would have pushed you more to maybe the merch part or any spinoffs like that? How did you get into the merch? What made you decide one day, we just gonna make t-shirts on this shit?
So, well, like I said, it's actually Team Jeets Volume 1. So it was business-wise, I've always been business-minded. So it was I always wanted to try to do things next level, and I never did merch before. And it was kind of a request from the fans that I built and the supporters that I built. They wanted something like back. So it was like, I deadass was like, I'm gonna come out with shirts, and I started working on it. I found a plug, a shirt guy that like, he had his own clothing store, but he made
And
sure.
they might want to specify plug, man. You know who you're talking about. He's Miami plug. You got to specify, homie.
I found a graphic design plug.
There we go.
Graphic designs into shirts. And he also has his own little clothing store and everything. And what's crazy, my dad and his dad like grew up together. So that was like kind of ironic. We were just doing business, and then we found out like in the back end once he started giving me my shirts and stuff.
Yeah,
but
look there, the underground community coming through.
Yeah, and basically at the time I worked a lot of jobs. I probably worked over like almost 50, 100 jobs. Like, you feel me? And by the time I was working for someone, and I was just like, every time I get paid, it was like 120 for like 10 shirts. And so every time I get paid, I was just small 120, medium 120, large 120, extra large 120, and I was just doing it like consistently until the release project for the project came, because I also was doing also did a release party for the project at a studio. So it was a lot of money like that I put into it, and I actually bought food for the people that came and everything. I bought liquor for them, food. I made sure like everyone had a good time. I showed them the music. They was like requesting running back the project, and then like once I left the promo party, the screens was already going up for that.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's how you do that shit. That's how you do it.
Yeah, so I always been serious. Like, even like I always knew that it was just more than music. So I always been serious business-wise as a kid. I was literally 16 already running Meta back in 2016. Like when Instagram ain't even look how it looked. Now it was just blue and white with the old logo, the old brown logo. Like, I've been running ads back then, so it's like I always been business minded, and I always knew that it take money to like do this.
It takes money to make money. A lot of people don't think about it like that. You know, they some people do think about it, but they don't really think about it's not just the money. It's the time, the energy, resources, relationships, networking. You know, it's a lot that goes into it before you actually start seeing that return.
Yeah, that's why right now, like, you know, I don't try to, obviously I work, but I don't try to work too hard to where it'll throw off my energy where I'm not writing songs or I'm not, you know, like being productive with the music. So it's like, I definitely think smart about who I apply to first so I don't drain my energy when I get off. Because it's a lot.
I feel you.
Especially with traffic, it's annoying. I work an hour away. I work way in, like, basically Pompano Beach. I have to go back to Miami Gardens.
Better you than me.
That's what everyone told me.
Yeah, well, I could definitely understand now why your music feels aggressive. You know,
yeah, like
it's aggressive, but calculated at the same time. So, how would you describe your sound personally?
It's very creative, unique. It's strategical. You feel me? Because I like to write, and even I like to plan my ad-libs. I don't like to guess on nothing. Like my solo music, I don't like to guess on anything. Like, it's very planned out. Like, very, very planned out. It's fun, but it's like you said, it's very like, I'm very on point. I got to make sure that whatever I had planned is on those session files before it get mixed and mastered, before I pay to mix and master it. If not, I will go back and put what my brain or on the track on top of making sure that my energy and my pronunciation is correct.
I totally feel you. That's like really, that's straight, you know, that's real as fuck, man. What's more important to you, bars, energy, or authenticity?
First, bars, but also authenticity. Yeah, it's definitely, I ain't no shame of it. I got
ain't no shame in the game. Ain't nobody perfect, man.
Study problems, so you feel me? So that's why I'm so calculated with my music, you feel me? And that's why I talk the way I do. But yeah, definitely.
Ain't no shame and no game.
Definitely creativity and first, and then the bars. And then the energy, because
absolutely,
you don't want to do just doing the same thing everyone doing, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we all may have the same beat selection, so you want to really try to be unique as possible.
That's what makes you stand out. It's not even if you guys have the same toolbox, it's how you use the tools, what you do with the tools that you're given to make your product. Man, I feel you 100. How do records like $1 Million Plan reflect your real life mindset?
Oh, yes. Ooh, that's a great question. $1 Million Plan definitely reflects my mindset, because that's what I'm grinding for. It's not, oh, you grinding for $1 million. Like, nah, I'm grinding for financial freedom do music business. You feel me? So it's like, this is all I wanted for a kid, as a kid, as a jit. So it's like, that's what I mean. It's deeper than $1 million and flexing. It's like, yo, I'm doing this because I'm trying to be a musical icon to give back to the community in the world. You know what I'm saying? So definitely with that mindset, $1 million plan mindset, is definitely like saying like, hey, I'm trying to beat the matrix. I ain't trying to work no 9 to 5. I'm trying to beat the matrix and become a very important icon and legend for the community.
Fucking matrix, man. You heard it.
Yeah. So that's really what $1 million plan about. Like, I don't like working this valet job. You feel me?
Oh, homie, you do valet?
Yeah. Like, I don't like working at all. I want to just do music and grow. Like, I could be in so much different genres. Like, I could make rock. I could make EDM, pop. I could make reggae music, you feel me? I could be in so much genres. So it's like, I feel like once I get the freedom, financial freedom, to where I could just be in the studio and, you know, doing all like touring and all that stuff, it's going to be really on and popping, because it's like...
Hello, you. Hello, new. Hello, early. Hello, pump, push. Hello, energy, effort. Hello, movement. Hello, goals and real swole, the best you've ever looked. Hello, PRs and PBs. Goodbye, couch sitting and TV, or tired and groggy, lackluster and foggy. Instead, say hello to a new version of you. And say hello to Make Wellness, to see what you really can do.
Play me twice. If I fall out with a killer, I'm up creeping through the night. I lost some brothers on the road, so when I sip, I'm probably tight. I lost my nigga with Woozy on, so I put murder on my life. He told me draw the gun, but I'm still thugging with a knife. So many minutes when me dead, will put that money on my head. I lost my soul and couldn't fold. You think I'm running from what's next? A lot of demons gave me love, but ain't no bitch up on my kids. If I spill it, eat it up. Don't want no mess up on my dick. Kinda sloppy, but I'm clean. I only drink a pussy pink. I'm trying to run that money up. I feel like Maury had a dream. My little dog just caught about it, beat it like De La Hoya. Get them packs and move them by the Lord, don't even gotta leave Florida. My little bitch, she so thick like she was raised in Georgia. Running up them bands on the daily, know my kids gon' spoil them. Hold that Draco with 2 hands, spot that boy gon' catch something. It's $1 million plan, play it wrong gon' wet. I gon' put a 10 on your head, straight jacks. And I'm going sliding down your block like we was the Jets.
I got a dead white bitch, straight from North Dakota. I got a peachy bad bitch, yeah, that hoe from Georgia. I told the bitch I ain't no average, yeah, out of Florida. Lil' shawty want designer shit, I'm a spoiler. Bullin' with my nigga Brazy, he gon' keep that Drake. Yeah, you know my nigga Sauce, he gon' swing that cake. Fuck a op, we gon' toss that boy in the lake. I love my hood, yeah, I'm screaming out Cherry Bay. I need niggas be some bitches. Yeah, I love the glass with the motherfucking switches. Bullin' with my niggas and we came from the trenches. Buy the mask up and turn around, scrape the riches. Ride, scrape the riches. Buy the mask up and turn these rides, scrape the riches. Man, I hate these rap niggas, all these niggas bitches. Yeah, we in the club and you know we be the ladies.
My little dog just caught about it, beat it like De La Hoya. Get them packs and move them by the Lord, don't even gotta leave Florida. My little bitch, she so thick like she was raised in Georgia. Running up them bands on the daily, know my kids gon' spoil them. Hold that Draco with 2 hands, spot that boy gon' catch something. It's $1 million plan, play it wrong gon' wet. I gon' put a 10 on your head, straight jacks. I'm going sliding down your block like we was the Jets.
That's a unique skill set. I'm going to be dead ass with you. I mean, obviously, I talk to a lot of different people, a lot of artists, a lot of producers, a lot of DJs, you know, just a lot of different people. And honestly, one of the biggest assets is having multiple genres like that, being able to flow and to bend and to do other things on top of reading your crowd, you know, giving them more You know, that's like one of the freaking key things right there. So you having that ability to not just, you know, stay in the same lane and go around like that is fantastic. I'm really excited to see what the hell you plan on doing with that, homie.
Yeah.
But as far as the valet stuff, man, you can't tell me that you ain't seen no damn Batman car or some shit like that. Man, that's Miami. What?
It's crazy. Nah, it was crazy. This is going to trick you out, too. It was crazy. I valet for a hospital. I didn't even know that exists.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, who the hell they got going in?
I didn't even know that exists. You feel me? You know, like I said, you know, my mom said, I'm just here for a check so I can invest in my music and do what I
that's right. I just work here, bro.
Like, I would never expect no valet for a hospital. I got plenty of valet experience from hotels and everything, but yeah, I definitely be driving Rolls Royces and all that. You know, it's not all the time it's gonna be a fancy car because it's a hospital, but you know what I'm saying? It helped me get the job done, and it helped me invest in my music business. That's all.
So what is the most craziest, like, expensive freaking car that you have ever found?
Definitely like a Bentley or Rolls Royce. And
what is the opposite spectrum of that?
The Pacific Bentley was a Bentley V8 V85.
Ooh,
yeah, that shit nice.
Oh, so what's the opposite? What would be the other end of the spectrum of that?
First, before I answer this question, it's like a car.
Cars, you know what I mean.
The brand don't matter, you feel me? But it's like the customer being dirty and like having roaches in their car, that's crazy, you feel me? And I still have to park that shit. Like, I can't tell the customer, like, I can't park this. Like, I have to park that shit. That shit's fucked up, bro. You feel me? It's really the conditions. It's not, the brand don't matter. Like, I could be rich and still drive.
You know, I'm not talking about the brand. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all quit bringing your roach-infested damn vehicles out to valet. Go park your natchy ass Joe's Motel shit, you know, somewhere else. Some Joe's apartment fucking shit. Go.
It's very unacceptable, but you know, like I said,
it pays bills. It pays bills.
Yeah, it pays bills. It helps me keep me alive right now. My career is going well. I'm currently at 4.6K monthly listeners on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's enjoying the single that I just put out. I broke my curse. I haven't dropped a song in 3 years until this song. So it's like, I'm happy, really happy I broke my curse. You know what I'm saying?
That you ain't a curse, man. That's just block. That's a writer's block. That's just a wall. You broke through it.
Yeah, like, nah, I ain't even had writer's block. I had so much unreleased songs. It was just really like the engineer problem, like just engineers, you know.
Life be lifing, man.
Life be lifing. Yeah, you feel me? So I was going through a lot of crap. But here, the business managements that got me right. I really appreciate Triple One. I appreciate my manager, Mike. Appreciate my boy, Know the Brand. I appreciate my boy, J-Dog. I appreciate Juan Dombrey. I appreciate the Great FM. I appreciate this team right here, this building that I'm in. They turn things around for me, and I can't wait to live it up and just keep it going, because most people, once they get that success, they get comfortable, but I won't be comfortable, I promise. Like, I'm very like,
yeah, y'all stay on your toes. Don't get comfortable.
It was like, I'm motivated to earn that icon status, to earn that legendary status. I want people to remember me. Like, so I'm really like, that's why once I can get the financial freedom what I want, I'm going to be doing so much genres to just make sure I stamp myself in this music business.
You know, that is funny that you mentioned that.
I love to make music. I love to perform music. I can't wait to tour. Like, I know touring. I know most people say they get tired of touring because there's so much dates. So, like, I don't even see myself getting tired for touring. Like, I really like to entertain, and trust me, I didn't waste my time, like, as a child or a kid, when I chose the music business as a job and a career. So
what's the chemistry like working with N1 Brazy and Flameless Off?
Hey, shout out my boy N1 Brazy and shout out it was here. They they busy grinding somewhere. But man, first of all, Brazy, he's from my neighborhood. Like, we grew up together. So it's like it's crazy to see where he's at right now. You feel me? And as a man, as his career, and I kind of just met Sauce. Like, I met Sauce through Brazy almost like 4 years ago, and like, we never talked about music ever, like, you feel me? So it was like, every time me and...
Well, damn, why? Like, just like taboo?
Yeah, it was just
like, everybody... we don't talk about Bruno type shit?
Nah, everybody was on a different paths, you know what I'm saying? So it just all came together, like, it had to come together long term. Sometimes you can't force a collab. It might take years. And that's what's really special about the song. Like, the song it really took for our spirits to just really come together, and we made the song, you know what I'm saying? Because...
That's true right there. Sometimes, it depends. This is, again, where relationships come into play. This is how you get to know somebody, how they work, what they're about, their morals and ethics, and, their business mind, and, who they are. And, sometimes you may not want to make music or do business with somebody that you don't vibe with on that level.
Yeah. So it definitely took us all a while. And we just really like came together. Once I locked in with Triple One management, it was time. That's the best time I could put it. Like, even though it took a while, but once I locked in with the management, because Sauce was already there, we all knew it was time. Then we started cooking. We got a couple of songs together. And we actually got an EP planned. So it's crazy. And then Sauce is the genius behind coming out with the idea of the EP.
Well, we kind of just cooking.
Yeah, we kind of just be cooking.
You cooking. You go, well, what better than a flame? You gotta have that song.
Yeah, Mr. LaFlame came through and he's like, "Yo, man, you might as well just come out with an EP." I'm like, "Hey, I'm all here for it." They know I'm a team player, a team leader. Shout out my boy Young Stilo. This is one of the producers that's actually part of the team Triple One. But yeah, and they know like what I'm about, so it makes it better for everyone. We just all a team mindset, and then we have a very special gift planned for you guys. Yes, Yung Jeets, Flameless Sauce, and N1 Breed.
Ooh, y'all hearing it?
Right now, y'all go check out $1 Million Plan. We just put that out May 1st of this year, 2026. We promoting it, pushing it heavy. It's going crazy. People love the song. And we cooking up something special for y'all.
Absolutely. So what separates Florida's rap culture from everywhere else in the country?
Definitely Florida we got our own accent. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got our own slang, got our own accent, you know what I'm saying? We got our own look. So it's not hard to identify us, you know what I'm saying? So
we got our own Florida man.
Yeah, I actually got a old song called Florida Boy Freestyle, you feel me? And it's like me putting on the Florida accent, like, hey, this that Florida boy shit. Hey, this that Florida boy shit. So it's like, we all got our own accent. That's what make the music unique. And then we still got people that could like reach out to different genres and in different tones, different things. Like, so it's like we got our own unique style, and then you just got some other artists. Like, for example, like you got like rest in peace, you got X that like he from Florida, but he went, he just went all different genres. So that's an example of what I mean. Like, we got we got the hard Florida sound, like Kodak, you know what I'm saying? Like Plies. So I got people that could branch out, and I'm one of them artists that's really Florida as hell, really from Miami, really from Florida, but I could branch out or I could come together. Denzel Curry's another one, and he's actually from my neighborhood as well. Denzel remind me of 3 6 Mafia, I ain't gonna lie to you. His flow is just nice. He be with Juicy J a lot. He earned like he knew.
This summer, it's all about how you show up. Clean, bold, confident, every angle, built to stand out. 2-piece energy, made to turn heads. Details that hit, front to back. 1-piece, 2-piece, up to 5X, made for real bodies, real confidence. No distractions, no extras, just the look and how it makes you feel. Only $34.99. Step into your moment. Make a splash. Own the pool.
A lot of artists say they're independent, but they really mean unsupported. Do you think too many artists glorify struggling instead of building actual infrastructure?
Yes, definitely. So that's a great question, because this management has a lot to do with that. So, and this management is not like selfish. So they're gonna love that I'm saying this right now, and you're gonna love that I'm saying this. So it's like a lot of artists, they don't know the business part so much that they're missing out on extra money and they're missing out on back ends. And back ends is very important, because you could be collecting money to where you could break the system, you could break the matrix, and you could just be financial free. Because that's what we all want, and that's why they're complaining. You feel me? So it's definitely, you have to really take the music business serious. And, I'm learning a lot about the back ends and everything that you need. Yeah, it's a lot, but definitely the back end part and the music business is the main reason why we have a lot of struggling artists, and which I am. but I got myself together. So, payment's going to be coming in slowly. It just take patience and just, you know what I'm saying? But definitely what I could say advice-wise, before I got all my back ends right, and, I was noticing I was never getting paid correctly due to all that stuff. On purposely, like, I kind of never really cared about the money and was just, like, doing it passion-wise just to see where it could go.
Passion don't pay your bills, homie.
Yeah, you feel me? So as I started getting really cold, I started to see why, like, everything connected. And then how I really got locked in with Triple One Management is my boy Brazy. So, Brazy got locked in first, but, Brazy, like, he don't even got he got a grind. Like, we waiting on Brazy to put out his first song by himself and everything, you feel me? So he referred me to the management and was like, hey, I have a friend that's, like, extremely serious. Like, this guy stay investing in himself, and studios, like, they ripping him off, all type of shit. So I ended up meeting my manager, Mike, and I met the brand. I met the whole management, and, like, it was an instant, like, connect. Like, as soon as they heard the song Wrong or Right, they already knew that, like, it was just meant to be.
Just meant to be, man. Just meant to be. But going back to the whole DistroKid thing, a lot of artists really don't understand the business part of that, and some of them are, like yourself, and just, going off of, it's just the passion, instead of, well, hey, your asses are getting ripped off, other people making money on your shit right now, you might want to go learn that.
You don't even own your shit. And
you
know what I'm saying?
So before you guys start releasing, just to get it out there, you might want to go and do a little bit of research. What kind of advice would you tell these people? Where should they start researching that kind of information?
I would say lock in with Triple One, with the management, because, you know what I'm saying? Like you see how I said, like, I was doing it for a passion. I was brainless. Like, I literally had to learn this shit. So it's like...
Triple One, guys. Shout out. Y'all hear it. Y'all go do your research.
This is the only studio in Miami. And, I haven't traveled and went to other studios and other states of the world, but this is definitely the only studio in Miami that is going to help our artists with their back ends. No fancy studio in Miami is going to do that. They're going to rip you off. They're going to record you, and that's it. And you're going to tax you on the mix and master, and they're not going to help you put out the song properly and make sure you get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's another big problem with the Miami scene. So definitely Triple One is one of the most genuine studios coming out of Miami, Florida.
Yeah, again, that goes back to Miami being a very hungry industry with that. And it's hard to find authenticity within that industry on all levels. You got gatekeepers like a mofo. You got people ripping you off and not even, just doing stuff behind your back. You know how it is. You know how shit goes. So it's hard to get your foot in somewhere and actually keep your foot in. So, I think networking and connecting is good. So absolutely get a good management. Triple One, guys. Y'all go check that shit out right there.
Yeah, lock in, man.
So some artists build an image before building talent. Do you feel social media has lowered the standards for what people call real artists?
Yeah, because social media, it fucked it up so bad. It got people thinking they could just go in the studio and not write a song. Like, that shit's crazy. You feel me? Like, not everybody got it like that to where they could just go in the studio and just freestyle. Like, nah, bro, you want to, like, make some sense with your music. You feel me? So you definitely want to, like, sit down and write and then make sure you write about, like, your real life and, like, what you're going through so people can relate. You don't want to just be, like, rapping about anything. Like, I like taking my time and really making sure the song is, you want to make sure the song is good. Like, I really don't like the new style of recording, punching in and stuff. So I write my song and make sure it's creative as possible.
Yeah, I feel a lot of people are more after that trendy or viral get up more than anything, chasing those followers, which, I mean, again, your audience and all of that matters. It really does.
What's about it, if you're that talented, you can now create a strong fan base because you could live stream your recordings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to tap into your research.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I would love to do that, like, live stream showing me recording. But what I do, I have them at a Ray-Bans, and I have them record while I'm recording, you feel me? And then I post it showing, like, people, like, my recording process. So
yeah, it's still dope as hell. Content's content.
Yeah, it's different.
There's multiple ways of doing it. Does street credibility sometimes become a trap that keeps artists from evolving into businessmen?
Yeah, it's all about a mindset in his music business. And if you just, like, don't have the mindset to evolve, to become, like, a musical genius in this business, you're going to trap yourself in, like, in jail time, or, God forbid, you're going to end up like passing away, you feel me? So you definitely want to stay out the way and stay focused on your fan base and your career and evolving your career so you could be a base artist for yourself. I think a lot of artists don't understand that, even the ones that's like, that's big right now.
So what's harder in your opinion, escaping the streets or escaping the mindset that comes with them?
Escaping the mindset, because they could get rich and move away, you feel me? But it's the mindset, and they might even miss the streets to where, they doing the same shit in a good area.
I feel you. What's one financial mistake you see independent artists making over and over?
Pay for promotion. They don't promote themselves right.
Ooh, you ain't lying on that one.
Then you got some, like, they're too comfortable to where they rather record on BandLab than actually, like, go to an actual studio. Or it's understandable to try to do your own thing because you don't want to depend on nobody. But if the craft not meant for you, like, stick to what you know. Like,
almost like they be spending too much money trying to look successful, become successful.
Sometimes people try to save money and try to do it all on their own. They try to, like, mix and master their own shit, record themselves. But it's like, you feel me? Like, you got to stay in your lane, bro. You just got to, if you the artist, just be the artist. You don't got to do all that. I don't even like, I would never like recording myself. Like, big artists say it's easier and all that stuff, but it's not a vibe for me. Like, I gotta have an A1 engineer in there, and then I just go, like, I record so fast because I study my songs and practice my songs so much when I write them, you feel me? So I really be like one taking songs, and then I do the doubles, and then I do the ad-libs, you feel me? I be done with a song like almost 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then be off to the next one. But also, like I said, I don't bullshit. So if I hear like a pronunciation or some shit fucked up, I'm gonna make sure to go back in the studio and fix it. You feel me? I ain't trying to just show off like moving fast and shit. Like, I move fast because I had trained myself that way.
Absolutely, man. You get what you give. What you put into it is what you get out of it.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one. So when artists finally start making money, what should they really be investing into first?
I'm gonna say touring and like show product, because once you get up there, you still learning. That's what people don't realize. That's why I say you can't get comfortable. You gotta learn about touring. Like, people think, like, I ain't even trying to name call or, you feel me? But like, let's say for instance, when Ice Spice first blew up, it was obvious she didn't know how to perform. You feel me? When Yeet first blew up, it was obvious they didn't know how to perform. So it's like, you really want to make sure you fully develop before you get to the top, because you still gonna have stuff to learn. And like, even though I perform so good, like, I'm literally gonna have to learn about touring. I'm gonna learn about having not to fucking, like, when you performing, not to run into the fireworks and run into the fire and all that shit. Like, it's so much shit.
Oh, please don't get burnt. So we don't.
Like, it's so much shit you gotta learn. Like, you can never be comfortable. Like, you gotta be.
Was that workman's comp? I mean, what would you do on that?
I won't be doing what MJ did. But
no. You said you weren't gonna name call. You just said you weren't name calling.
Yeah. Hey, man. That scene had me dying, man. Man, they did him like that.
Oh, my goodness, man. Y'all better tuck and roll. You better learn how to tuck and roll. That's all I gotta say.
But luckily, we don't see those accidents happen anymore. So shout out to all the artists.
Yes.
Safe.
Yes, they have gotten a lot more safe with their indoor fireworks and pyrotechnics. They've definitely got that. They have like cold fireworks and shit like that now, the cold sparks that they do on stage. So things have definitely gotten a lot safer since the 90s and early 2000s. You know, we stepped up the game. You know,
Every day, creative spirits pour their hearts into their craft, only to feel ignored. No support, no network, no real community. That's why the Boogieverse was created. A place where musicians, podcasters, artists, streamers, entrepreneurs, and creators connect, collaborate, and rise together. Stop chasing success alone. Join the Boogieverse Discord today, where creative spirits build each other up to greatness.
So do you think some artists are one bad decision away from losing everything because they never built structure?
Nah, because I'm going to be a product of, like, you could start over and keep going, you feel me? So, I'll say nah. They just got to be really business mindset, and you could blow up at any age. And about a young thing or old thing, it's like just being super business minded. You could go far. It no matter how old you is, no matter how you sound, what type of music, you just got to really believe in yourself. Like, a lot of people gatekeep. That's what they say in like small phrases and words and shit. But like when people say believe in yourself, they really mean like you gotta really believe in yourself to where you gonna want to learn the business. You feel me? Like a lot of big artists not gonna tell them that. It's a whole bunch of learning, even once you get the money and you get big. You feel me? So
absolutely, I feel you. I get it 110% because I actually agree with you on that one. I don't believe that it's one ultimate decision that's going to make you or break you. I believe it's how you see yourself, how you view yourself, how you conduct yourself, and how you live, what you do. If you believe that you're going to be one of those weak and fragile people that are constantly going to have to fight.
That question is so good. It's like sometimes an artist could go to jail and still get big. Like it's just so crazy.
Yeah. I mean, what is that? What is that? What is going to make you or break you? You can't.
Yeah, you feel me? Like it's a lot of examples of that. Like that even happened to X. You know what I'm saying? That happened Finesse 2 times. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of examples. Artists just coming straight out. And they pop.
If the universe says so, then goddamn it, that's what's gonna happen, bro.
Definitely like so much different worlds of like how you could blow up too. That's why I think a lot of people don't even realize. So much different come ups out here in the world. You feel me?
You're absolutely right on that one. You are so right on that one. You're so right. So let's switch gears a little bit here. Your branding feels very intentional. How important is consistency when building an artist brand?
You gotta be consistent. If not, you're gonna lose that buzz. Like I know, like that might sound like simple, but it's really like true. Like
no, you got on the money on that one.
Yeah, like I was cold as hell. Like I was shivering before I released this song. It's like now I'm about to be at 5,000 monthly listeners. Like I never been there before ever. The most I ever been was 1,000, 2,000.
There you go. Consistency, man. That a lot of people say that one again, man. Say that one again. A lot of people don't listen.
And they got me right. Yeah, like I was cold as hell. Shivering, cold. I was cold. I was not hot. I was cold as hell. Nobody listening to my music before I released the song $1 Million Plan under the management of 111. And now I have 4,600 monthly listeners going on 5,000 monthly listeners. 5,000 monthly listeners, and it just feels good. Shout out my boy Saul right now. He's at like 24,000 monthly listeners. You feel me?
Yeah, Lee. So, did you ever think that song specifically would be the one to break you over the edge like that?
Nah, I knew it was gonna be good, but I ain't know like. I knew it was gonna be big too, but it was like, cause I got other songs like on my Spotify, they got 18K, but it was just like, I don't know, I'm kind of speechless because it's like, I know the solo songs that I got coming out, they're gonna be even bigger. Cause it's like, I'm really like a rage rapper, but also, you know, like I say, the music, it go off my mood. So if I get in a little sad mood, or I don't even gotta be sad, if I just catch like a down vibe to a down beat, I still might even make a song like that, you feel me?
I feel you.
And just knowing that my family got my back, and just knowing that, like, at the end of the day, this is what I wanted as a kid. When they say, like, you know, what you wanted to be as a kid, I didn't realize it. At the moment, I went through different stages of trying to figure out, but once I decided, like, hey, at 14, bro, I'm really be an artist. Like, I always go back to that moment, and I'm just like, you know, it's like, it's motivation to, like, never quit, you feel me? I really don't know how to...
I feel you, man. We get stuck in that life sometimes.
Every studio session and everything I've been through was training, you feel me? Like
absolutely, training. So 10 years from now, what do you want your legacy to be?
It's crazy. You know, I'm literally already thinking in the 2030, like so ahead of my time, you know what I'm saying? Like I got goals like in the 2030s. I want to do a Super Bowl performance. Yeah, I'm thinking big. Like I'm thinking so big. Like I'm thinking, like, you know, I want to earn all the biggest performances, Coachella, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it big.
You're going big, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I feel you. Those are big.
Like, you feel me? Like, I'm smiling right now. Like, I love that shit. Like, I can see myself performing in front of 500K.
Manifesting.
Yeah, like, to me, it's easy. I don't know anybody else. Like, what the fuck you mean it's easy?
Manifesting it, man. You just got to see yourself there.
You feel me?
Because
Like,
I know every one of y'all don't watch cartoons. You can't tell me that you ain't put yourself in a cartoon before. Put
Yeah.
yourself in your dreams. That's what you do.
I know a lot of people that get nervous, but, you know, for me, it'd just be easy and fun. It's just like, it's all I wanted, you know what I'm saying? So this gonna be lovely.
Dope as fuck, man. Dope as fuck. And honestly, I can't wait to get down, you know, and actually be on scene and get and do more. You know, honestly, I would love to be able to capture that and the whole Miami vibe and scene and all of the movers and makers and shakers and everybody down there with you. Man, that is a great opportunity. And, you know, we love networking and connecting. That's all what the underground is about. Community, everybody. For every young artist out there watching this right now, maybe broke, overlooked, frustrated, or doubting themselves, what advice would Yung Jeets give them about surviving the pressure and staying focused on the mission?
Gotta get a job, you gotta get paper, you know what I'm saying? So believe in yourself. And once you get back in that mode, be as business-minded as you can. Try to learn as much knowledge. Just don't release quality, don't release quantity. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the band lab way. Don't do none of that. Put money into yourself. Educate yourself and give it all you got. You know what I'm saying?
Words right there. Promote, 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 man.
Something gonna shake, you know what I'm saying? That's a little thing down here for Florida. That's what we say. Something gonna shake. You gonna shake something.
Right, that's right, man. Something gonna shake. You ain't no lie. Before we land this plane tonight, anything we forgot to promote? Any upcoming releases, shout outs, thank yous, anybody you want to show love to? This is your moment.
Yeah, definitely. We got a new single coming out in July, and just want to say shout out to my whole family on both sides, my mom's side, my dad's side. Shout out to my management, whole 111. Shout out Underground Nation for having me, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Heavenly Father above us, because he keep us going, he wake us up, and he keep us steady. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much crazy things that happen. So that's what it is, man. Shout out to everyone that's working hard. Like, not even just music, like, just even if you just getting up, getting a 9 to 5, doing what you do, like, it's like a lot. Like,
He sure does, man.
you feel me?
Everybody, shout out to each and every single one of y'all. Everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves that pat on the back.
Shout out to the whole world, all the world. Everybody need more love. You know what I'm saying? We need more cannabis, and that's what it is, bro. We just need more peace, and we need everybody to believe in themselves. People believe in themselves, the world could be a better place. Ain't like be no hatred or nothing.
Facts, man.
That's just how I leave.
Facts. Yung Jeet right there. What an incredible conversation tonight with the one and only Yung Jeets. From the streets of Miami Gardens to building a fully independent movement through Team Jeets LLC. This is what dedication, discipline, and vision look like when pressure creates diamonds. Make sure you support Yung Jeets right now by liking, following, streaming, subscribing, downloading, reposting, and running those numbers up on all social and streaming platforms. And if you enjoyed this conversation tonight, make sure you visit underground-nation.com to discover more incredible artists, entrepreneurs, producers, and creators making noise underneath the surface. Also, search for Underground Nation Podcast wherever you stream podcasts. Leave us a review, take a snapshot while you're listening, and send it in to get a chance for a shout out on a future episode. And if you are an artist, producer, entrepreneur, mover, maker, shaker, paranormal investigator, yodeler, I don't care, anybody with a story to tell, don't wait. Contact us now at ugnpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, stay dangerous, stay creative, and remember, guys, always stay feral.
Underground Nation.
What an incredible conversation. A huge thank you to Yung Jeets for stepping into the Underground Nation hot seat and sharing the journey, the mindset, and the blueprint behind the movement. We appreciate your time, your transparency, and your dedication to the craft. We can't wait to see where the road takes you next. Now, it's your turn, Underground Nation. If you enjoyed this episode, don't let it stop here. Show Yung Jeets some love by following, streaming, sharing, and supporting his music across all social and streaming platforms. Then, head over to underground-nation.com to discover more incredible artists, bands, entrepreneurs, and creators who are making noise underneath the surface. And if you're an artist, a band, an entrepreneur, or anyone with a story the world needs to hear, we'd love to hear from you. Submit your information today to ugnpodcast@gmail.com for your opportunity to be featured on a future episode of the Underground Nation podcast. Until next time, keep creating, keep grinding, keep believing, because legends aren't found in the spotlight. They're discovered underneath the surface. This is Underground Nation, where the underground rises.